Kyrie, how encouraging was it for this game to be so competitive and the fact that especially like the camaraderie, like the instant camaraderie with your teammates, how gratifying was it?
The hope is that it's only going to get better. This was pretty fun, and I think that we showcased that tonight with an incredible competitive spirit. The game was kind of getting away, but I think a few of us took it, a little personal that we wanted to keep the game, still competitive and high level. Fans and everyone across so many different countries want to see the best players in the world showcase their talent. So that last about 8 minutes, 9 minutes, it was extremely fun. You love that type of basketball, and the fact that we're asking for instant replays, in the All-Star game. And guys are just, going at it. It was, truly appreciative that I could be a part of it. And I think the NBA, kind of hit it right on the head. They did a great job of trying to figure out a way to get the most out of us, especially the most out of this weekend.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jeff, back right.
Jeff Zilgate, USA Today. Kyrie, on the play where you threw it to LeBron, they give your team a 1-point lead. Who designed that play? Who was behind it? And it was an after timeout play, I think.
I played with him a few times, so it's I cut back door. Russ was driving. Saw the opportunity. I saw before Russ even passed me, Bron was going to kind of circle to the rim, and one of the best finishers at the rim. So it's kind of an easy drop off, to give us that lead. So we've done it plenty of times before, so nothing there.
Mark Murphy, Boston Herald. Kyrie, what beyond just this individual game? I mean, did the format influence this? I mean, just why do you think it came together like that?
Well, I think that there was a goal that you wanted to attain. There was something that something that we could look forward to if we got a win. And I can't say that they're probably bring up the cash prize, but. 100,000 to 25,000. I think everyone in this room would be doing the same things we were doing. But I think that it did give some incentive, but also, surrounding and circulating, kind of the opinions of what the All-Star game has kind of turned into. I think we all took it, kind of personal, and individually wanted to come out and be competitive. Last year it was like 190 something to, it's just not. It's not as fun as kind of, communicating with guys that you don't necessarily play with every single day, and you bouncing ideas off in the timeouts, and it's just that competitive fire that we all share.
Yeah, heading into the game, was there any concern about the mixing of conferences on the rosters, what that would do for camaraderie back here?
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Mixing the rosters, East and West. Was there any concern about diluting the rivalries within that? Heading into the game, and what's your take now after the game?
I think it worked. I think it worked pretty well. The fact that you get a chance to see that mix of, inter-conference rivals and, East-West is pretty awesome, because you get the unique opportunity to get to know people that you don't necessarily get to play against 4 times a year, 3 times a year. And then there's always that personal challenge as well. Of wanting to show guys what you can do that don't get to see you on a regular basis. So I think it worked. I think we gave it what we had tonight. So.
Last 2 questions here, and then the 5th row back.
Ken Berger from Bleacher Report. To follow up on Mark's question, Kyrie.
Sorry, you guys. I don't know where you are. So
over here. Sorry.
On your left.
To your left.
My bad. I apologize.
LeBron seemed a lot more engaged, both on the floor and off the floor. And was that an aspect of this new format that maybe made a difference? He wouldn't have maybe been able to do that in the old All-Star format, maybe be a little more differential to the rest of the team. But this was kind of his team. The other team was Steph's team. Was that it, or was it just we would have gotten the same result just with more effort and intensity the old way?
Well, I think that he could probably answer that question a little bit better than I can answer for him. But I think that having the captains and then selecting the guys and being able to mix them up, it gave it a more authentic feel of kind of what us players, want to be part of an all-star game. It's great to play with guys in your conference, East-West, but when you get a chance to have Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and their teammates already, and then you mix them with myself, and Kemba and Bron, and you could see the mix, and it just worked.
Last question right here in the front.
Rico Cabrera, East LA Sports. Hi, Kyrie. How are
you doing?
Quick question. Apart from the game, it was very, very entertaining and very good and competitive. Glad to see that. But while you were here, Kyrie, your outreach into the community was very, very well anticipated and well received. Can you talk a little bit about how you personally were involved along with some of the players?
Well, it's incredible when you can, have the impact, off the floor as well. And kind of share a great message that, can inspire the next generation. They're going to be our leaders one day, and you want to continue to have an incredible influence. So, whether that be through our social platform or in the flesh, it's great. Just love not only giving back to just the NBA community, but all communities. We're all one at the end of the day, so it's always great.